First, I would like to introduce our host of the event, Mr. Timur Turlov, founder and CEO of Freedom Holding Corporation, general partner of the FIDE World Championship match. Mr. Turlov not only represents his company, but he has also recently been elected as the president of Kazakhstan Chess Federation. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry for being late.
No worries. We have double gratitude to our team as a sponsor of the event and also the host of the event. We are also thrilled to have here with us the players of the FIDE World Championship match, Jan Nepomniachtchi and Ding Liren. We will, of course, give you a chance to ask the questions in a moment, but first I would like to give the floor to the president of International Chess Federation, Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich, who has a few words to tell us.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to the press conference that is preceding the start of the World Championship match. The event that we have been waiting for some time, not a very long time, but still. And the event that is going to be the flagship competition for the whole chess world, for FIDE. It is by far the most important competition in our calendar, and after the match we will have the new world chess champion. More or less the same thing already happened 75 years ago, back in 1948. After Alexander Alekhin, the previous world champion, passed away, FIDE has decided to organize the tournament, the match between 6 players. And the match was supposed to determine the new world champion. The 6 players were Mikhail Botvinnik, Vasily Smyslov, Paul Keres, Samuel Reshevsky, and Max Avia, as well as the American Grandmaster FIDE. The last one decided not to play just 2 weeks before the start of the tournament, and there was no time to substitute him. So the players were supposed to play 4 round-robin tournament, 20 games overall. Since one player stepped down, they had only 5 years, so they decided to play 5 rounds, still 20 games overall. 2 in Hague, in Netherlands, and 3 in Moscow, in the Soviet Union. And the match was won by Mikhail Botvinnik, who became the new world champion. So that's a history. And you can draw some parallels, of course, between the event in 1948 and this event, but all parallels, of course, are a bit artificial. We are living now, and we are waiting for the name of the new champion. The match itself initially was supposed to take place in Argentina. We had only 1 bid, and I even brought the Argentinian T-shirt. They already became world champions, so we decided they do not need the match anymore. But seriously speaking, of course, we received a very serious bid from Kazakhstan, from Kazakhstan Chess Federation, from Timur Turlov, and we are thankful for this opportunity to be here in Astana and host this World Championship match together. Thanks a lot. We also appreciate support from our other partners, including T-Line, Kaspersky Group, Chessable, and our media partners, as well as broadcasters of the event. So thanks a lot for your support. And yesterday you already heard from the chief arbiter at the opening ceremony. Nebojša Baralic is going to be the chief arbiter of the event, and Gerhard Betragnoli from Italy will be the deputy chief arbiter. Fair play officer Gopa Kumar from India, and our supervisor and technical delegate, as well as chief of appeals, Joran van der Berg from Netherlands. So we have some parallel again with 1948 match in this respect. The other two members of the appeal committee are Darmen Sedvakasov, Grandmaster, man is here, and Dan Reznice Ozola from Latvia, Deputy Chairman of the FIDE Management Board. She will arrive soon to Astana as well. We are going to have 14 games if all games will have to be played unless one of the players will get more than 7 points earlier. We are thankful for Tulen Group and St. Regis Hotel for hosting us here. Conditions are, I believe, really good for both players and spectators, for media as well. We have spacious rooms in the playing area itself, and I hope that the players will be able to show their best qualities during this match, and millions of chess spectators will be excited about this competition. We hope the broadcast will go on around the world, in particular, of course, in two countries that, have most of the fans of the chess players, China and Russia. I know that they have fans not only in their own countries, but also all around the world, in Europe, United States, India, etc., etc., etc. So looking forward for that, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich. I have a few questions to Mr. Turlov. First question is, why Freedom Holding Corporation finds it important to support chess and sports in general?
That's a very simple question. We have a very strong culture of playing chess. We have a very strong women team in our country. And we have a lot of kids at this moment, and the popularity of this kind of sport is growing extremely fast. And we're sure that Kazakhstan as a platform can benefit much from this extremely important and one of the most expected events from the chess world. So we will be happy to use this opportunity to attract even more attention to our country as a platform, to the chess as a kind of sport, especially in Kazakhstan. And I'm sure that we are, as a chess federation, could inspire a lot of kids to visit chess sections, to start to play chess, to see the opportunities and to see the also social opportunities, professional opportunities in this kind of sport. The chess, I think, is one of the most intellectual kind of sport. And I'm completely sure that our country developing, investing into this kind of sport can benefit much and can gain a lot of potential opportunities and inspire a lot of people all over the world that everything is possible. We have a great people, we have a great potential. We could be able to realize this potential. And Kazakhstan can secure its position as a great platform for any international sport events. We could be, as a nation, we could be very, we can show the extremely hospitality level, and we will try to do all our best to organize this event as best as possible. And I hope we could be able to continue this experience, accepting the best chess events in the world, and to continue to promote this kind of sports inside our country.
And the other question, thank you. And the other question would be, what does it mean for Kazakhstan and its chess federation to host the FIDE World Championship match in Astana?
That's a big honor for us. And that's that's a chance to many our chess players, to many our chess professionals to take a chance to touch the legends of the chess, to experience the spirit of this greatest events, and especially these greatest events, to be able to meet and to be in one city with the leading chess players in the world. I'm sure that this inspiration could be extremely great and can inspire very much of people and can change the approach and also promote our country as a place where we really have a lot of opportunities.
Thank you very much. Now it's time to ask the questions to the players. The world number 2 Grandmaster Jan Nepomniachtchi. Jan, this is your second World Championship match. How important it is to have an experience of playing the World Championship match before?
Thank you for the question. I guess it's important, but it's not everything, so I wouldn't overestimate it.
Thank you. And the other question, what is the main change in your strategy for preparation comparing to Dubai 2021?
Yeah, I guess it's too early to reveal, yeah?
All right, thank you. And I would also like to ask the questions to the world number 3 Grandmaster Ding Liren. Ding, this is a great responsibility on your shoulders, as you have the possibility of making chess history, become the world champion. But besides also the first Chinese world champion, what emotions does this provoke in you? Excitement, some nervousness?
Yeah, sometimes I also thought about it. I may become the first championship, world championship of China, also the 17th championship, world championship of the world chess history, to write my name on the history. Yeah, it's if I can do that, it will be a huge glory.
Thank you very much. Chess is trending all over the world in recent years. Do you think, Ding, that your victory could also create a chess fever in China?
Yeah, I guess many of the Chinese are started to following this championship because that's one of the reasons that the tournament will held here, not Buenos Aires. Yeah, so I think it will happen.
Thank you very much. That's it from me. Now it's time to get the question from press. We have 2 microphones on the sides. Please, you can take their turns and ask the questions.
I have a question for Mr. Dilniran. Do you feel like special attention to your match from the non-chess public in China, and especially from the Chinese government? And if it's not a secret, did you meet any of the leaders of the country before arriving in Astana? Thank you.
Can you speak the question again?
Oh yeah, of course.
Please a bit slowly.
Okay, yeah. So, do you feel special attention to this match from your government, and especially from your leaders of the country? And if it's not a secret, did you have a meeting with some leaders of the Chinese Republic, before this match?
Well, the Chinese Chess Association know my characteristics, and they prefer to try the best to make the team that I like to make me feel happy. And how about the second one?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, did you meet some leaders of your country, like before this?
Not really.
Okay, thank you. Who's next? Yes, please.
My question for Mr. President Arkady Vladimirovich: Why did you choose Kazakhstan? Maybe there were some reasons. Maybe you explain.
First of all, well, I already mentioned we received a very good bid from Kazakhstan, from Timur Turlov and Freedom Holding Corp, as well as Kazakhstan Chess Federation. So in terms of playing conditions, financial conditions, it was certainly the best bid. The second reason that Dink mentioned already, it is more convenient for spectators both in China and Russia to watch the match in the country that is in between China and Russia, just based on the time zones. Argentina would be a very nice choice, excellent country with great chess tradition, but just a bit too far away from both China and Russia in terms of time zones. So that was the second factor. And the third one is our understanding that for Kazakhstan itself is going to create impetus in the development of chess for young generation, with all the efforts the President of Kazakhstan and Kazakhstan Chess Federation now undertaking to develop chess. I think they deserve also to have flagship events here in Kazakhstan. We already have the World Rapid and Blitz Championship in Almaty in December, and it was a great experience. So we knew that Kazakhstan is capable of hosting the World Championship match as well.
And my second question to our president: how this World Championship influence for popularity chess in Kazakhstan? Maybe it's increased interest from children.
I hope this event will be very inspiring for many chess fans, for many chess players, for the whole industry. And I hope that these events will help to develop the culture of Kazakhstan Chess Federation. Our experience of arranging such class of events, to be able to do our local national events even stronger and more efficient. I'm sure that this hosting this kind of events will also grow the reputation of our federation and the general focus to this kind of sport. And I hope that many people, many kids in our country will receive a chance to understand that everything is possible, and the world's the champion, the world's champion can be can become a world's champion in Kazakhstan.
I would also like to invite the journalists, if you would like to ask the question in Russian. We have translator for that.
Yeah, good day. Good day to everyone, and welcome to Kazakhstan, first of all. My questions are particularly to the chess players. So my first question is, all we know that the championship is a very intellectually and physically demanding tournament. How do you manage your mental and physical health throughout the tournament?
Jan, let's go first.
Yeah, not easily. Yeah, I mean, okay, obviously it takes a while. Like, I can well remember the previous experience, and okay, this also will be like very, very, I'd say very consuming. Yeah, like, so, well, you have a chance to win, you got to like give everything. Yeah, like, and yeah, it's, you try to accumulate as much energy as possible, and then also use it wisely.
Okay.
I got many helps from my seconds, also my friends. Although a little bit far away, I would like to say thank you to them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Добрый день. Вопрос господину непомнящему. Если сравнивать с матчем, прошлым вашим матчем за шахматную корону, в каких аспектах, на ваш взгляд, изменилась больше всего ваша игра и как изменилась команда, которая помогала вам готовиться?
Можно перевести?
Shall we translate first the question?
Yes, please. The question was to the player Jan Nepomniachtchi. There is a question regarding the comparison of preparation for this particular match, comparing to the previous one, how your skills have been changed, and did the aspects of preparing for this match in terms of your team preparation for this match has changed? Could you tell about that, please?
Надеюсь, я стал играть немножко сильнее, но это не факт. Вот. А касательно команды, ну, понятно, что я не хотел бы сейчас раскрывать. Ну, кто-то остался со мной уже работает несколько лет, какие-то пришли новые люди. Вот, кто-то поменялся. Ну, в принципе, как и в жизни, да, все меняется.
Skills, I hope that they have been that they have changed dramatically. As to the team preparation, I would not like to expose everything out right now, but as usually, some of the members of the team have been working with me for a long time, and since they are with me, and some of them, the new members have joined my team as well. So I hope that my preparation is being done, hopefully, in a good way.
Sorry, one small correction, not dramatically, just a bit.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Есть еще вопрос?
No. Okay. We need the microphone, please. Can you? We need the microphone, please.
Казахстанская федерация шахмат. Вопрос господину Дину. Неожиданным стало для вас решение, станете участником матча на первенство мира. Спасибо.
The following question is from the Kazakhstan Chess Federation to Mr. Din Alizhany. Were you surprised when you learned the news about your being selected as the challenger for the World Championship?
When or how?
Were you surprised with the news that you are the second challenger for the championship title?
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, Magnus not playing this championship, it surprised me a little bit.
Да, на самом деле я был удивлен. Это было неожиданностью для меня.
Не станет играть матч на первенстве мира.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Yeah, I have a question for both players. Do you have a plan, like to see around? I mean, in Astana, like just to see Astana, watching our buildings or something like this. Will you have a time, and are you planning like walking around?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, thank you for the question. So for a moment, I can have some sightseeing from my room. Yeah, yeah, it's like 7th floor, so it's quite a plain terrain. Yeah, so you can look into some distant objects. Yeah, but jokes aside, I'm trying to walk around like near the river, in the park, and so on. So yeah, but I have been here before, like I guess 4 years ago. Yeah, so it's not my first time here.
Yeah, I have been outside with my second here last days, and also today I go for a small walk myself. I saw the snows remains on the road, although it's already April. Because there are many rest days, so I will go out to see the cities a little bit more for sure.
Thank you very much. Next question, please.
Здравствуйте. Вопрос господину Леженю. Левон Аронян сказал, что в вашей команде 30 человек. Ван Хау, наоборот, сказал, что у вас нет помощников к этому матчу. Могли бы рассказать, где правда на самом деле?
The question is to Mr. Jin. 30 persons for you to get prepared for the match, and some other media says that you have no any of the persons that are helping you in preparing for this match. Could you share with us where is that true? What is the more frank information?
Do we need to repeat the question? Please repeat the question.
Yes, Aranyan said that you have 30 seconds in your match, and other people were saying that you have no seconds. Where is the truth? What is the truth? You have 30 assistants, or no? Yes, yeah, or nobody.
Tough question.
Number of assistants. Not so many as candidates. You see that like in the picture.
Не так много, на самом деле, как заявляется в новостях. Не так много людей мне помогают в подготовке к данному матчу.
Do you have next question?
Еще вопросы? Можно еще вопрос обоим гроссмейстерам? Расскажите, как вы выбирали стул для этого матча, потому что это такой важный аспект в матче на первенство мира.
The question is to both players. How did you choose the chair? Because it's one of the important questions in being prepared for this serious event.
Jan, please.
Yeah, to be honest, like one day I just felt myself like too lazy to go to some, I don't know, like furniture mall to check some options. Yeah, so yeah, I knew there is a nice one, so I decided, okay, just let's pick this one. Yeah, so that's it.
На самом деле я не придерживался прям какой-то технологии в выборе данного стула. Я один из дней посетил местный молл и выбрал самый такой удобный, на первый взгляд, то, что показалось, выбрал самый удобный стул.
Наоборот, только не пошел в магазин, а просто выбрал, какой понравилось.
I tried many chairs until the most suited one.
And why it was your preference? Why you chose that one?
Because I feel comfortable when sitting in that chair.
Ну, я выбрал тоже тот стул, который мне понравился, посидел на нем, и мне показалось, что он более-менее комфортабельный.
Thank you. More questions?
Разрешите вопрос обоим участникам матча. Шахматисты экстра-класса, как известно, крайне редко проигрывают свои партии. Насколько удачно вам удается релаксировать после того, как вы проиграли партию?
The question is both players. The chess players of the extra class, they don't want to lose, to resign, and the question is how you are going to relax. How do you make relaxation and chilling, and after this kind of events, this kind of place?
Yeah.
Well, quite poorly, yeah. Well, frankly speaking, it's. I mean, it's always unpleasant, but it's like it's part of the job, and I guess I'm playing chess since okay, since I was 4 or since I was 5, yeah. So I lost a couple of games since then, yeah. So yeah, more or less that's part of the job. Not the favorite one, but yeah, without it, you can just play chess, yeah. If you can't handle your losses, so I guess, yeah, try to minimize the damage, yeah.
На самом деле, я уже играю в шахматы с возраста с 4-5 лет, и просто надо направить свое внимание, чтобы поменьше проигрывать. Answer from...
Let's drink his water and then we can ask you the same question, perhaps.
Dean, the question was regarding how do you relax after this type of match?
After losing. Losing. Yeah, it's extremely tough after losing when sometimes I'm unwilling to sign a signature or take a photo with the fans. I just would like to leave in the playing hall as soon as possible, and no one will see. And to leave me alone and take some time to recover.
Ну, на моей практике, когда я проигрываю, я стараюсь покинуть это помещение, где я играл. Ну, также мне помогает ставить подписи свои и сделать общее фото со своими фанатами. Ну, на самом деле я стараюсь покинуть то помещение, где состоялся этот матч и где больше не задерживаться.
Thank you very much. Do we have next question?
Можно вопрос? Матчи на первенство мира – это столкновение стилей двух игроков. К какому стилю вы себя относите? Вопрос к обоим игрокам. И если, например, проводить параллели с, например, китайским кунг-фу, есть стиль дракона, например, или там стиль тигра, к которому может быть близок, например, Гарри Каспаров, или стиль питона, к которому, например, можно отнести стиль Анатолия Карпова, то с каким животным вы бы себя ассоциировали, как можно назвать ваш стиль игры? Понятно, что есть высокий уровень универсальности, но так или иначе, вот с кем вы себя ассоциируете? Спасибо.
The following question is to both players regarding the style of your playing the game. Some of the extra class players compare their play with style of dragon, like or tiger, like Kasparov, or python, like Mr. Karpov. If you can compare yourself with the some kind of animal or playing your game, how can you describe your style of playing the chess?
Yeah, we'll go first with you.
Thank you for the question. So, first of all, I think that more or less, like all players, like they try to be very universal, very versatile. Yeah. But what can I say about myself? Like on a bad day, I surely play like an ape.
Like what, sorry?
Like an ape. Как обезьяна.
Ответ господина непомнящего. На самом деле, все игроки, которые существовали в истории, они по большей части обладают таким универсальным стилем игры. Но что касается меня, я бы, наверное, себя ассоциировал in плохие дни, in the bad days, I can compare myself like an ape.
Thank you for the answer. Yeah, please start the microphone as well.
Well, I like to play as precise as some artificial intelligence, also with some innovating opening.
What kind of opening I did here?
Sorry? Also to do some different, not always precise, also some mistake, human kind of mistake.
Ну, на самом деле, если сравнить мою игру, я бы, наверное, сравнил свой стиль игры к искусственным интеллектом, но также у меня имеются ошибки, которые допускаются, человеческие ошибки, и человеческий фактор — это в порядке нормальных вещей.
Thank you very much. We have time for last two questions. If someone would like to ask, please come forward.
Уважаемые участники, у нас еще время есть на пару вопросов. Если есть еще вопросы, пожалуйста, задавайте.
Вопрос Яну Непомнящему. В России сейчас большое внимание к матчу. Вот и там фан-зоны создаются, там дети из разных школ отправляют тебе видеопослания. Вообще, насколько это важно, тепло, помогает, может ли это помочь тебе как-то ментально в игре?
Question to Mr. Непомнящий. As far as we know, Russia is waiting for this game, and many fan zones are being gathered, and younger generation are sending you the motivational and inspiring videos. How important they are for you? Could you share your opinion about that?
Спасибо за вопрос. Ну, я думаю, что в целом это самая, наверное, самая приятная часть, ну и в некотором плане и полезная в целом для шахмат, да, то, что к событию такое внимание. Вот, и, несомненно, рано или поздно как-то это отразится в количестве детей, которые начнут играть в шахматы, да, это вызовет просто популярности игры. Вот, ну и, конечно, да, все видео, все пожелания, удачи, конечно, поддержка она ощущается, это очень мило, очень приятно.
Yes, thank you very much for your question. Of course, it is very pleasant and to receive this type of supporting and motivational videos from the younger generation, and I hope that in future the number of young people that that will be playing the chess will be increasing. Thank you.
Last question, please.
Также вопрос Яну Непомнящему. Вы в одном из интервью говорили, что во время прошлого матча на первенство мира очень плохо спали, в районе 1,5-2 часов за ночь. Удалось ли вам сейчас подойти к матчу в таком состоянии, чтобы дать себе на сон побольше времени?
The following question is to Mr. Nepomniachtchi as well. The previous game, you mentioned that you slept not so good, and you have only 1.5 or 2 hours for sleeping. And how it was this time? Did you manage to sleep and have a proper rest for the coming match?
Да, спасибо за вопрос. Ну, скоро узнаем, я думаю. Но я надеюсь, что в этот раз будет лучше.
Thank you very much for your question. We will know it very soon, but I hope this time is much better. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Last question, please.
Здравствуйте, Курсив Медиа. У меня вопрос к господину Турлову. Скажите, пожалуйста, ну, коротко, если можно, почему Freedom Holding решил поддержать чемпионат? И если можете, скажите, пожалуйста, есть ли у вас фавориты? Спасибо.
The following question is to Mr. Turlov. The question is the following: Why Freedom Holding has decided to support the event? And вторая часть какая?
What is my favorite?
Фаворит.
Who are your favorite players here?
Спасибо. Мне кажется, что один из главных победителей в этом чемпионате — это наша страна, которой выпала большая честь принять этот чемпионат по многим причинам. Ну и для меня, в свою очередь, тоже большая честь быть причастным к этому событию. Уверен, что это даст хороший импульс, хороший толчок и хорошее вдохновение для всех наших как играющих шахматистов, так и тех, кто, возможно, заинтересуется этой игрой и обратит на нее внимание.
Well, answering your question, first of all, I would like to mention that the first winner in this championship is our country, because it's taking such a big honor to host this kind of event on our territory. And for me, for myself, particularly, I'm pleased and feeling honored to be part of such a big event and to be involved in it. And I hope that this event will give everybody a good and deep impulse and motivation to play the chess. Thank you.
Thank you very much to all the press for the questions that you asked.
Let me ask you a last question. Australian, I'm a big fan of chess, and I really want to know who is your chess role model? Who is your favorite one in the chess history?
Yeah, we go.
And why?
Thank you for your question. Well, somehow when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was like pretty much fond of Alexander Alekhine, like the first ever Russian world champion. But I guess, yeah, older I become, I tend to think that, you can basically learn from any chess player, yeah. Like, of course, obviously including world champions, but not only from them. So I'm just trying to learn that. That's what I'm doing.
Thank you. Do you have a favorite chess player?
Well, I can say I have loved 4 chess players in total. The first one I can say Kasparov. When I was very young, the 2K matches, the book of 2K matches is very popular in China. Also, I learned a lot from the champion. The second one was Paco Valerio. When I playing French defense, I like his novelties anywhere. Then it was Topalov. I really enjoyed his match against Anand. This was the time I was a teenager when I started to grow up to playing better. So his playing, I think, inspired me a lot. And the last one, I think it's Magnus Carlsen, because he is the best among our generation, and I learned a lot from him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the honest answer. Also, big thanks to all the press for the questions. And of course, very important last question to the players, as we see you two for the last time in public before you sit at the chessboard. Are you ready, or you would like to have another 1 month, let's say, for preparation? Jan, we go with you first.
Well, I think I had enough of waiting. So basically, like, the easy part comes, like playing chess. That's what we do, like, since childhood.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Are you ready to start to play tomorrow, or you would like to have another 1 month of preparation?
I'm ready after this morning's little work. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Seems like the players are ready. We are all ready. Thank you, everyone, for being here. The first game will start tomorrow at 3 p.m. local time. And please now, all the players and the guests stand here for the photos.